The effect of water solutions with pH levels 5 through 9 on the height growth of sunflower seeds by Anch Segal and Kenji Urano.
Our experiment aimed to address the increased rates of pollution and fossil fuel usage and their efforts on the overall vegetation of the world. The effects of both basic and acid rainfall on the overall vegetation of the world, majorly correlating to the increased pollution rates.
So our hypothesis for this experiment was the Mongolian giant sunflower seeds receiving a water solution with a pH level of 6 will grow the greatest in height because rainfall has an average pH level of 6 and most plants develop best in acidic environments due to the availability of the necessary nutrients for plants to absorb.
The purpose of this experiment is to determine which water pH level is optimal for the most height growth for the Mongolian giant sunflower seeds, a water solution with the pH of 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9.
So the independent variable of this experiment was the water solutions with pH levels 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and the dependent variable of this experiment was the height growth of each of the Mongolian giant sunflower seeds after 28 days of watering the plants daily.
This is our procedure summary.
The controls and constants of this experiment were, the controls of this experiment were species of sunflowers were the Mongolian giants, the 15-celled plastic tray size, the hydroponic plastic tray size, and the temperature of the seed heating mat, which was kept at 26.5 degrees Celsius. The control of this experiment was the Mongolian giant sunflowers that received a water solution with a pH level of 7, as we did not mix any substances within the water.
These are a list of our materials that we use in this experiment.
This is a graph that showcases the raw data that we measured directly from the trays. We measured the height of the sunflowers by taking a centimeter ruler and lining it up with the bottom of the stem and measuring till the highest point of growth of each sunflower. And we conducted 15 trials, or we planted 15 different sunflower seeds in each of the 5 trays for each pH level.
This is our process data. As you can see, the pH of 6 had the highest growth, with pH of 9 having the least.
This is a graph that showcases our process data with the standard deviation bars, with pH 9 having the most scattered results.
The data collected in this experiment directly reinforced our original hypothesis. From this experiment, we discovered that the water pH level of 6 provides optimal conditions for height growth of the Mongolian giant sunflowers, pH of 7 next, pH of 5 following, pH of 8 after, and lastly pH of 9, providing the least optimal conditions for height growth of the Mongolian sunflower.
So sources of error in our procedure include the usage of the light pole that held the UV ray plant lights, as it allowed for an uneven distribution of the UV ray light among the 5 plastic trays. Additionally, the usage of popsicle sticks allowed for the plants to droop and often fall, creating bends in the stems of the sunflowers. The limitations of this experiment include the usage of the seed heating mat that we placed the 5 plastic trays on. It didn't keep a constant temperature at 26.5 degrees Celsius and had a slightly uneven distribution of heat among the 5 plastic trays. Lastly, the organic soil pucks used to plant the sunflower seeds in are all made up of sorry, I cut out there. The organic soil pucks are all made up of random organic matter, and it is compressed into a single organic soil puck. This allows for different absorption rates for each of the organic soil pucks. These are pictures of our experiment with the setup on the left and the plant and the sunflowers in all 5 trays on day 5.
This is how our plants were looking on day 18.